Giving honor and praise to the creator of heaven and earth. My name is Yeshaya Yisrael. This is not going to be a long live or a long stance on the matter. Within the house of Israel, it appears that the understanding of what humility is can be said in other terms as depressed or depression, melancholy. What do I mean by that? Too much of anything is not good. Too much drinking can cause you to even become drunk. So, when you find a matter where Israelites are always saying, be humble, you can become so humble to where you become humbled. And we already know being humbled is a humiliating thing. So what happens in sad cases, in many cases in the house of Israel, when you hear brothers or sisters or even elders say, be humble, what they're saying in code is, do not outshine me. Do not live up to your potential. Do not be great. Do not, as the saying may go, reach for the stars. In the book of Daniel, the Maccabees were called stars. And in the book of Numbers, chapter 22 or chapter 23, it says, a star shall come up out of Jacob. My point in all of that is while we talk about, quote, reaching for the stars, and while we talk about, quote, being great and things of that kind of nature, we want to point out that there are those who do not want others to be a star out of Jacob or to, quote, reach for the stars. You understand? Again, a person can drink so much to the point when he or she is drunk. Also, whatever talent you have, whatever gift you have, we know that it comes from the Most High. So how dare any brother, sister, or elder, or anyone else try to sit there and, quote, tell you, be humble, while you're trying to ascertain and live up to the potential that the Creator has given you. It is one thing to be what Proverbs 12 talks about. It says the man that plays rank and lacks bread. It's one thing to be able to assist and not do so. It's another thing, brothers and sisters, when you have a gift, a talent, and you can see a mission in your life, but because of not wanting to, quote, offend others, you dim your light for such. Those are not your friends who allow you to do so. Your friend, your kabir, or kabira, if it's a female, from the word kabar, which means to tie or to bind. Your friend, your yadid, or yadida, if you're a female, from the word dad, or dud, or hadad, which means to love in Hebrew. Your loved ones, your friends, that which is binded to you. Your fam, as the term goes today in Hebrew, family is mishpaka. Mishpaka, it comes from the root word shapak, which means to serve. So there's nothing wrong with doing a service for, quote, in lack of a better term, your peoples. On the other end, when I can speak personally, and this is over 20 years ago, but there's something I never did forget. I am now an author of over 12 books. I remember telling people who asked me to join with them and putting out a news article that I'm able to write 10 pages. It was stated to me or about me, well, why would you say that? Here you are asking me to write for a paper you want to have published. And I'm telling you that I'm able to write 10 pages. And you see something in that as being arrogant. Yet, we ask people who are, quote, professionals to do our resume to work under another man or woman at a job that has your qualifications and your skills. Some people have one resume for this kind of job and another resume for a different kind of job. But when a person speaks after being asked to do a particular subject, his or her qualifications or his or her skills, the house of Israel tries to portray as if that's being arrogant. Something is wrong. The whole head is sick and the whole heart is faint. Israel, we need to be that light. Peace.